Are you living your life by an ethos? An ethos is very similar to a mission statement or a vision statement, as they are a set of core values that provide direction for organizations and into our individual lives. The usage of ethos dates back to some 3,000 years, as the Hindus in India used them as chants which aided in meditation. In Sparta, the Spartan women would use the popular ethos with your shield or on it, as they would send their husbands and sons off to war. Today, mission statements, vision statements, purpose statements surround us. We can't get away from them. Do you know your organization's mission statement or vision statement? Do you currently have a personal ethos that you live by? If the answer is no, you're not alone. In a recent Gallup poll, it showed that only 41% of workers actually know their organization's mission or vision statement. And only 33% of people actually live by an ethos or some sort of purpose statement. I recently had the incredible opportunity to meet 3 Navy SEALs. I had the privilege to buy them dinner. As we sat down and ate our avocado burgers, I asked them, okay, can you guys recite word for word the Navy SEALs ethos? I thought for sure they would. I mean, part of their training, right? You've seen what their training is like. I was really not surprised that they couldn't do it. But what they could do was take key phrases from that powerful ethos. Phrases like, I am that man. Or, my word is my bond. And my personal favorite, I will serve with honor on and off the battlefield. Incredibly powerful words. Does anybody here know the Nike mission statement? Raise your hand if you know the Nike mission statement. Okay, what is it? Somebody shout it out.
Just do it.
Just do it. No, that's not it. I always thought that was it. It's not it. Actually, the Nike mission statement says, and I quote, bringing innovation and inspiration to athletes around the world. But we know Nike as the what company?
Just do it.
Just do it. Do you feel the power in those 3 small words? Just do it. Think about how many thousands of people have been inspired by the words, just do it. It's incredible. Okay, I have another question for you. Does anybody here know row, row, row your boat? Everybody here knows it? Yes? Okay. On the count of 3, you guys are going to sing it. We'll sing it together. You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. That was awesome. Started off kind of shaky, strong finish. I love it. Think about how old you were when you learned row, row, row your boat. We were all tiny, right? We were all just little kids. Well, I will say that you were little kids. I was 15 years old when I learned that song, because I'm not from this country. I knew other nursery rhymes like Los pollitos dicen pío, 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 cuando tienen hambre, cuando tienen frío. See? I still remember it. I learned that when I was like 2 or 3 years old. Why do we remember Los pollitos dicen? Why do we remember? Why do we recall row, row, row your boat? I'll tell you, the trick is because it rhymes. It's easy, right? But there is a key, And one of the keys is that every word in the song has 3 or less syllables. So it makes it very easy for us to remember. I want you to think about mission statements or vision statements that you've seen. They use big words like innovation, inspiration. That makes it difficult for us to remember. There's a great deal of power in living by an ethos. My challenge for you today is that you will leave today, that you will create an ethos. That you can create that set of core values that are going to govern your life and give your life direction. That whenever you think about that ethos or that mission statement for your own personal life, that it will direct you to greatness. Michael Jordan had a popular commercial back in the early 90s, and it was simple. They showed him dunking and doing all those things. Now, I know Michael Jordan is not really popular in this market, but he is my favorite player. But the simple message from this commercial was, be like Mike. Does anybody remember that commercial? Think about how many thousands upon thousands of kids were inspired because they wanted to be like Mike. Think about how many NBA players today are playing in the NBA because they saw a commercial and they wanted to be like Mike. Easy ethos to follow. There's great power. I'd like to leave you today with my personal ethos. Go confidently in the directions of your dreams and live the life you've imagined.